Hello. Welcome to Mystic Moons. It's fall. There's a slight chill in the air, and it's clear outside. It's a beautiful night. All the stars in the heavens are twinkling, welcoming us to another night, pre-early morning of adventure and speculation. We know that life is nothing but a mixed up puzzle right now. We're getting lots and lots of things thrown at us. Some fun, some gossipy, some kind of scary. Tonight we're going to take some gossip, celebrity gossip. And who should we go to? And who should we go to? Or whom shall we go to be more grammatically correct, perhaps? Well, the tired subject of the lovebirds. But let's look at it a little analytical, all right? Let's think about why. We do know why, because it's almost like real old people. They just somebody who has a very cement two-dimensional mind or one-dimensional mind. The same thing. Love story. Only one person can be in love. You're the example of all the rest of the world, right? Okay, let's just discard that for a second and think about how come, okay, we have the lovebirds, right? Travis and Taylor. But how come we keep on hearing about Travis's ex, Kayla? I mean, she's living her life. She's doing her thing. She was with the bloke for like 5 years, off and on. Now, many of us have had relationships that have been tempestuous, kind of fiery, irie, off on, hot, cold, or like, how dare you, or something like that. And we can pretty much surmise that that's the kind of hot and heavy that Travis and Kayla had. Now, outside of all the past, why do they keep on throwing her in the relationship between Travis and Taylor? Think about it, people. Now, you look at these pieces of the puzzle here, and you think about just why someone would always put the same old Campbell soup type thing in front of your face. Because they don't want you to think about anything else, right? It's put there for a purpose to symbol. She's not asking for this. Kayla's not asking for this publicity. And if she wants to dress up like anything she damn well pleases, that's her business, right? That's her business. She wants to be the Joker. If she wants to be Supergirl, that's her business, right? She wants to be a werewolf, that's her business. However, the news cycle, the marketing aspect always puts Kayla as though she's pining away for her, sometimes man, Travis. And she looks good. We have to admit she looks good. And she's an underwear model. Okay, so there's a time limit on that, just like a ballerina. But the point is, maybe there's some other purpose of throwing Kayla in the face, because maybe, like, why, like Taylor wasn't there putting on hard sex. Taylor's been around for like 20 years or so, something like that. She's never put down hard, heavy sex. Now, we know that she's like, hasn't been a virgin for, quite some time, whatever. But the fact of throwing Kayla, no. Kayla's Kayla, right? Now, why does Travis need all this stimulation? That's the whole thing. It's because his needs are varied, right? Varied. And obviously, like Taylor's trying her best to, it seems in the public eye, of like, we're lovebirds, we satisfy each other, we're so hot. But why did the news keep on throwing Kayla in front of the face? And that's what we're going to ask, cosmic energy, because it seems to be maybe she's being used, perhaps with her consent, perhaps not, as his beard for his side pieces. Now, do you really think that a man who requires that much, like, You know what I mean? Look at my tits and look at my backside. Ooh, ooh, look at these legs. He needs that much anatomy. Public anatomics is faithful. Do you really think so? Because you do know, we all know what true love is all about, right? We all know what true love is all about. Cherishing, valuing, honoring each other, and respecting each other's bodies too. It doesn't mean you can't have a kink or two or do this and do that, but you don't say, "Hey, look, you don't do that. Okay, we already got through that, right? Now, I think it seems to me my psychic twinge, my psychic bubbles are going, she's being used as a beard. Like all is not so as it's being portrayed. So let's just see. Is Kayla being used as Travis's beard for his side pieces? Huh? Is it? All right, let's see now. Which one of these? Let's see now, okay? All right. Okay, this one speaks. Let's see what else speaks. It almost looks like a kiss of love, these flowers. See that? You can't see it very clearly. You get the, well, you cannot see it. I need to have a better camera probably. But anyway, let me stay focused here. Is Kayla being used as Travis's side piece? You know, like a symbol, a statue of infidelity. His exclamation point. It's easy to pick somebody who's already been affiliated with him in the public nose than saying anything he's been seen, he's been doing. I mean, they keep it tight. Of course, they have NDAs and blah, blah, blah. But it's a very, very tight scene, and there's so much sex. Oh, and we went through this already. But is she being used as his side piece? Let me see. Is Kayla being used as Travis Kelce's side piece to take the attention so Taylor can, not have to be viewed with any type of like loss of sex appeal? Of course, Taylor's always hanging around with those hunky dancers. I mean, those dancers are like, Taylor is always hanging around, she's working with some, fit men. She's used to good bodies. She's used to sauciness. She has a lot of it. And also too, Travis could be jealous of like a lot of her like hunky dancers, big hunks, little hunks. I mean, they're hunks, they're men. They're men. Straight men, gay men, trans men, whatever. Not trans men. But you get what I mean. Maybe bi men. And who knows about anybody's sex life, really. But when you make it a topic of songs, now, is Kayla his beard, Travis's beard, to save, because he's like the type of guy, I mean, you remember during these games, how he would like lose control and just like, fume off and do this and do that. Do you think he's grown up? You think he's changed? I don't think so. He still has that temper. He's insecure. Let's see now. The first thing we get, we have opposites. Do I have this upside down? Yes, I do. So let's just flip it. Because let's just flip these. Now let's see. The first card we get is the Empress. The Empress. See that? The Empress. Now this is Taylor, or this is her standing. This is feminine energy. This could be between Travis and Taylor, generating a lot of feminine energy, a lot of my way of the highway type of energy, or like, this is not what we agreed to. This is what we'll do. Could be, could be, could be, could be. Okay, so with the Empress, that kind of hits a certain kind of way. The next card we got is the Three of Coins. Sounds like somebody's being used as somebody's beard, doesn't that? We have the Empress, protects Taylor's image at all times, and this is using Kayla as a way of disguise, masquerading, being the beard for Travis's side pieces. And look at this. Look at this. The Ace of Pentacles. You see that? The Ace of Pentacles. That definitely seems like we hit the nail, right? It's like once upon a time and the end, all wrapped up, keeping Kayla in their relationship. They don't have to discuss that anything else what Travis is doing because Kayla's there always perceived to be ready to take him back or be the symbol of something. The beard. You know what a beard is, don't you? A beard is just an actor, a placeholder, you can't an excuse or an alibi, things like that. That's what a beard is. A lot of men and women, well, men too, they used to, they probably still do, keep a facade of something, like in terms of hiding their homosexuality, of having a beard, marriage, a wife that was not, really into him in that manner. But she enjoyed being his beard, to the public eye. That's what a beard is, in case you didn't know. Now, the next card we get is, we have the Queen of Cups. I think we hit it. I think that we have hit it. I think that this is just totally like Kayla Nichols is being used as Travis's beard for side pieces. Now, do you really, really think that Travis is mending his ways, changing his ways? And then what is this? What is this card? This looks like we have what is that card? Well, the Queen? No, Pentacles. Wait a second. The what of Pentacles? The Ten of Pentacles. I thought it was that. I was just like, this is all very positive in thinking that. This is all very, look at this. We have the Empress. The Empress. Then we have the Three of Coins. No, the Three of Cups. Excuse me, the Three of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Good idea. And then we have the Queen of Cups. It works. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Well, it seems very much that Kayla, Travis's ex, is being used as Travis's beard for his side pieces. She's being used by the news media because she's already known. It's not new. And the last card that we have here is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. And I would take this Seven of Cups as something that has been discussed, And it's convenient. It's convenient to use her as the news media's symbol of his infidelities, of his possible whatever, his roaming eye, because there's just too much. There's too much burlesque in the whole thing. There's too much artificiality in the whole thing. So I would leave. So what do you think? I would leave this as that, but this is we can see. Kayla Nichols, Travis's ex, is being used as Travis Kelce's beard for his side pieces. And that way Taylor can do, she can hold her face, she can hold her own, she can keep up the facade of this relationship. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that she's being used as, TMX, all the TMZ, but all these different type of entertainment things? Don't you think that she is being used as, it's easy to put her, and since in place of all whomever else is involved in this relationship? Because it's a little too edgy, a little too fleshy, a little too something to really, really, really be real in that sense. It's a little too seedy. You know what I mean? A little too, they're trying too hard. Trying too hard. Trying too hard. Well, I'm going to leave this. Give me your comments. If you think that she is being used as Entertainment Tonight and all these different things, it's easy to go back as opposed to say what's really happening now. And it's easier to fit the pieces in this puzzle of why this relationship is always in our face and why they're discussing all this trivia, all this sentiment, all this hot sexuality. What do you think? Well, tell me, what do you think? It's suspicious, isn't it? Very suspicious. Well, please, if you have any comments, please add them on. Until the next time, thank you very much.